And on this episode of Doing Things Right, we have this from Boundin' into Comics. Stellar Blade director rejects microtransaction, promises game will not require players to spend any additional money beyond what they paid for the package. That is how it's done, people. You pay for a product, and you should be able to get the entire product. I think DLC is such a shitty thing, such a stupid idea. And I do find it incredibly insulting when I buy a game at full price. Like, for example, the WWE 2K games, the new ones, there's like 3 or 4 different DLC packages that they're just waiting to release on it after it comes out. So you couldn't just put these in already day one. You have to make me, first of all, wait and then spend more money on it. And that's why I really don't understand what a lot of these games are, like Fortnite. Fortnite would not exist at all without microtransaction. If people did not care so much about the color of their gun or what their character looked like, the game would not exist. But that's how a lot of these games continue to survive. Like Dead by Daylight. Every time a character comes out, you gotta spend money on them. I wouldn't be surprised if games like Stellar Blade really start changing the industry. It's absolutely going to. You have good-looking female characters. In a world today where all these feminists are like, oh no, not enough representation, and you're making the ugliest characters known to mankind, and the shittiest storylines that no one cares about, and then a game comes out of nowhere with an attractive looking female character, she looks absolutely badass, the game looks awesome, and they're not gonna ask for more money? I think that's honestly how it should be. And that's how the industry should be from now until the end of time. You make a product, people buy it, and that's it. And then when you make a sequel of this game, people will buy it. You don't need to have 1,000 microtransactions. If you need to do that, you don't have a game. Because you're trying to survive on $5 skins and that's it. And that's what Fortnite is. It's surviving on battle passes and $5 skins. And you know what's going to happen after Stellar Blade comes out and has been out for a couple of years and no one's buying it anymore? The company's going to make another game. And people are going to go out and buy it. And then what's going to happen afterwards? The company's going to make another game. Because they like the company. They trust the company. The company's not going to screw them over. And I've never honestly heard of who these people were before this game came out. But you're damn sure we're going to hear their name going forward. It's going to be a company that's going to make a lot of money. And they're going to make a lot of money doing things the right way. Because right now the industry is fucked. It's absolutely fucked at this point. And I have an upcoming video talking about the Xbox One Game Pass. How they're predicting it's going to be 200 million players going forward. As it should. As it absolutely should. Because I don't trust the video game companies now. And if I could spend $16 a month and have over 400 games that they're constantly putting new ones on there, because if I could have over 400 games for about $16 a month, why would I need to buy Starfield? Why would I need to buy the new Far Cry game? I could just wait a couple months. That's how I feel with a lot of these streaming services. Like when I got Disney Plus years ago, obviously canceled it now because they're doubling their price for, I don't know, some unbeknownst reason to me. Maybe they might be losing money or something. I don't know. But when I had Disney Plus, I didn't see Disney movies in theaters. I didn't see Star Wars movies in theaters because I could wait a few months and just watch it at home for no additional cost. So that's why I think with a lot of these streaming services and Game Pass and stuff like that, they're just kind of killing the industry in a lot of ways. But it's good for the consumer, I feel, because obviously I don't need to spend $60 on all these games because they're eventually going to come to either the Xbox Game Pass or the PS Now. And you can get the PlayStation Game Pass on your computer and you don't even need to have a PlayStation. I have it. All I had to do was buy a PlayStation controller. So I have access to all of these PlayStation games, but I don't need to spend a single dollar on a PS5. So back to Stellar Blade, they're doing a fantastic job. They are hitting on all the right notes. They're making attractive characters again, which has been such an oddity in the past few years of games. Like, what the fuck's going on there? Remember the old days of like Blood Rain and stuff like that? Like, things have really gone downhill since then. And the game looks awesome. People are saying fantastic things about it. And like I said, the studio is going to make another game. Whether it's going to be Stellar Blade 2 or something like that in the realm where they're going to go off in their own direction. They're going to make more and more games. And people are going to buy them. And this company is going to be one of the biggest gaming companies out there. I'm predicting that now because they are doing what the fans want. Good content, not being preached to. Also, we've had female protagonists in games forever. So I don't know why there's like all this outcry for representation and bullshit like that. Because now when they're doing it and they're flooding the market, especially on the West with female protagonists, they look like shit and the games aren't fun. It's not that difficult to make an attractive character or a fun game these days. But like I said, these companies are going out of their way to make these characters as hideous as humanly possible and then shaming people for it. So it says here the game's going to be coming out in a couple weeks, April 26th on PlayStation 5. It's probably going to be the most selling game of the year. It's going to break all these records. It's going to get the most positive reviews out there. And this company is going to make a shit ton of money. So what do you guys think about that? Do you think I'm right about this? Do you think I'm wrong? Are you excited for Stellar Blade? Let me know what you think about that.